Hello everybody and welcome to yet another brand new Let's Play. This time, of course, we are now doing Duke Nukem 3D, or basically Duke Nukem World Tour. Just for those that are wondering, I'm not going to be doing this on PC as I was, potentially hoping that I was going to do. The reason being is because of the simple fact that OBS takes up so much damn space and it just eats up so much gigs and stuff for just recording one video. Because, like, Proteus took, I think, like, 20 gigs or whatever, just like an hour and a half video or whatever, and it's just like, you know what, I'm kind of getting low on space, because I have to fight with, having God hand videos and stuff, which is, like, already 40 gigs worth of footage there on my Hardcorean channel and what have you, so a lot of things are kind of, harder to, deal with, but that's just, to be fair, that's just more, like, in all technicality, something that I should be dealing with. But yeah, this is Duke Nukem 3D, and again, like I think I might have just said it, but I'm playing on the Switch version because I have Duke on multiple systems like I normally do, and it was like a couple bucks on, Switch, and I'm like, you know what, screw it. I'll rebuy it again because I kind of like Duke Nukem quite a bit, so. Which is funny I say that because, well, let me readjust everything real quick because, like, my entire everything is just off. Like, my microphone's just off. Nothing's just normal right now. And I'm kind of doing things a little bit backwards here than I normally do. I'll go show off a few things. I can go show off the rocket door that you can do. But before we do that, let's just kill these guys. I have an extensive-ish history with Duke Nukem, which I'll probably just talk about, in a second or whatever. I probably shouldn't be wasting all these rockets, considering the fact that I might need a couple more for, well, potentially later. Yeah, come in here, you get a shotgun, but if you do that, it opens up this side, which gives you an atomic health. Atomic health gives you about 50 just HP. You can go over 100, but only with atomic health. If you click on this, you'll hear a little beep noise, or like a little, like, door opening noise, and... Okay, there it is. There we go. Yeah, you do that, and well, you can get a little secret. Let's go show off that. Oops, this is actually the wrong way. Let's go the other way to get in there. Actually, I'm trying to do things that I normally do, so I can cover all that. But yeah, like I was gonna record this on OBS, like on PC and what have you. But then again, like I said, just it eats up too much gigs, and I'm like, all right, fine. Just this one time, we'll do Duke Nukem on a different system. And like I said, I have. Oh yeah, if you jump up here, click this. There you go. I have it on Switch as well, and I haven't beaten it on Switch just yet. So it's like, why not just knock two, birds with one stone, basically. There's nobody on the other side, and also real quick, I am playing on, of course, I think like Let's Rock, because when it comes to Duke Nukem, I actually tend to not be the best player. So, yeah, I'm the type that, like, kind of sucks at it. I mean, I'm pretty okay at Doom, and what have you, but when it comes to Duke Nukem, I'm not the best. And I won't be getting all the secrets, so for those that are wondering, like, am I getting everything in every level, this will not be 100% because, frankly, I just don't know, dead offhand where pretty much everything is at. Now, just to talk, I guess, a little bit about the sort of extensive history. I think my first real venture into Duke Nukem was the 64 game, which that was emulated, and I had like this... Before I played any of the games, I had this sort of infatuation with them. I thought, wow, this looks like such a cool game. Like, it's basically Doom, but at the same time, it's not Doom, It was my first experience with, like, build games, so... And 3D Realms in general. Like, I didn't play Blood, I didn't play Shadow Warrior at the time, none of that. So to me, it was just like, wow, this looks really cool. Like, it's really cool how they're doing all these things, these explosions and these different environmental things. It's like, wow, that's so neat. And what have you. And like I said, I played, technically speaking, I played that, like, the 64 version first, technically. Although I believe that there might have been a time period where I might have played Land of the Babes before that, there's a possibility. I'm not sure on how that worked out, but I think that might have... It's either... I played Land of the Babes first, which is like that PS1 game, like Tomb Raider-esque game. I either played that, or at the very least, I played 64, and I emulated it, and I did it for a Let's Play way back in the day. People might not know that or not, but I actually did do a Let's Play of Duke Nukem already. However, the main thing is, of course, since that Let's Play in question, to be fair, was never actually truly finished. And at the same time, it was an emulated, the 64 version, so it's also just kind of like not the quote-unquote best version of the game. However, because I honestly kind of grew up playing that version, I would say that I still love it and I still like it. I would love to get my hands on... I would love to get my hands on the 64 version, like, physically. I think that'd be really cool to have that. But anyway, that was the first level. It's not hard, much. There is a lot going on, though, as you can probably tell. Like, I kept, kind of backtracking and just doing things in, like, various different ways. And that's mainly because I have a certain, like, setup of how I play. I like to just rocket the first door to get inside of, the theater and what have you. God, I'm sucking ass at this right now. I like to rocket the first door thing because it's right there and I could just get in, just, right there. Also, I like how Duke Nukem tells you how much a health pack is or whatever. Armor doesn't really tell you. They just give you, I think, like, flat out 30. Watch out for this guy in here because, well, there's just an enemy in there. That didn't work. He avoided my pipe bomb. You can actually do this. Hold on, I think it's from this side. Okay, maybe they might have fixed it, but there's a way, like, you can press those buttons, I think, like, beforehand. I'll go in there in just a second. Okay, that might be more than a second. Oops. Because I'm gonna go this way to get there. So, the cool thing about Duke Nukem, for those that aren't aware, not really the character, I'm talking about the character, I'm talking about specifically the games. What I like about Duke Nukem games, well, Duke Nukem 3D, more specifically, I guess I should say, but what I enjoy about this game, especially like back then, was the simple fact that, like, because it's a build engine game, it's got a lot of just really neat stuff going on, like, again, like explosion stuff. And I don't mean to be mean to anything here whatsoever, but I feel like when you compare it to something like, say, like Doom feels kind of basic in comparison, even though, like, Doom is great. But, like, the level design of Duke feels more, like, atmospheric, and it feels more like it's real, so to speak. Like, people actually, live here. They actually exist in this world, so to speak. And with Doom, it's just like, well, it's just you going through the UAC or whatever, or Mars, killing demons, that sort of thing. And I always fuck up which way I'm supposed to be facing. Every time. I don't think I've ever had a playthrough where I've never messed that up. Yeah, I'm going to be missing a lot because this game... I don't think it does the same type of auto-aiming thing that, like, Doom does. I think it does to an extent. But I believe that if you do kind of aim a little bit higher, there is a chance that you might end up missing some of your shots. I don't remember if there's a thing you can do with this or not. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't remember where all the secrets are, to be completely fair with you, so... Alright, now we got blue key card. Press this. Oop. And then you can press this. And then we can hop down into the sewers. Pretty much like beforehand. But I'm not going to do it like anything too crazy with the sewers. It's just going to be more so... You'll see. Let me get my stuff going here real quick. There is an atomic health right here. Oh yeah, by the way, I think like 200, I believe, was the max health amount that you can pick up. Enemies over here. You can come down here with a different method. You don't have to do this way, because like this is where you pretty much come from. So, by the way, I probably won't be using Hollow Duke like ever. One thing I like about the 64 version is the fact that you can save the babes. I think that's one of the cooler things about the 64 version. If you're wondering, like, which one do I prefer, I mean, to be fair, Duke 3D, you know, it is the penultimate version of the game, I feel, but I have a soft spot for 64, no doubt. I fucking hate that. I've never been able to get the, like, all the pool balls. Hell, even to this day, I don't even know if that's even technically supposed to be a secret or not that you can get. Not gonna lie. Yeah, if you come to the vent from that side, from this side, you can just come through here and get those guys killed that way. But yeah, if you press this, it pretty much just opens that door back to the sewers. Just because. Fuck. But yeah, I'm going to treat this Let's Play as if I'm just kind of just playing the game. And, you know, just play, talk, that kind of thing. So if I end up not showing off everything, there's your OJ chase. If I don't end up showing off everything, I should use pipe bombs actually. Then, you know, of course, like, apologize for not being the best Duke player. But it is what it is. It also kind of sucks that Duke Nukem is, for what it's worth. I mean, I love Duke Nukem, don't get me wrong, but for what it's worth, it sucks that, like, you know, Shadow Warrior and, like, Blood and stuff just don't have any ports on very many things. It's mostly just like, yeah, you can get them on Steam. And it feels like that's pretty much just about it. Just because fuck these guys, I hate this part. I'm just gonna hit him with a rocket. Because there's just too many damn pig cops, like, everywhere. Okay. Let me just not fudge this up. There it is. If you press, I think, around this corner or something, you can pretty much just get that side thing to activate that. The hell with it. Alright. And I like pipe bombing this part. Just because it makes it easier. Now, you can, you know, leave the level already if you wish. However, I like trying to get all the kills as much as I can. Best I can. Yeah, don't worry about my health. I mean, to be fair, you're going to lose everything anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. So if you do end up, you know, losing out on health or whatever, it's perfectly fine. Not mainly because, like, you know, you could just get your stuff back, but you'll see. Like, oh, I can go ahead and just do this real quick and just use the med pack. Because this. And again, to be fair, we are going to be losing out on everything anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now, I don't remember if these guys count as kills or not. Because I usually end up missing, like, at least a couple kills. Yeah, I missed, like, 2 kills. I'm pretty sure that most likely those last 2 behind me that spawn in, like, in there, I'm pretty sure are probably supposed to be the kills in question. Alright, so again, you know, we lost all our weapons. Now we have to do Mighty Boot. Mighty Boosh. Kills. This is the part where it gets kind of hard, because you kind of have to, well, again, rely on this. There is a pistol you can grab, of course. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, my God. It's just like, dude gets a fucking random shotgun, like, critical chance. Are you serious with this shit? Like, I'm doing everything I possibly can to kill him before he fucking kills me. I should not have opened that window. Yeah, my aim is just bad, but then again, you know, I'm also playing on... Oh, my fucking lord with these guys. I could just... Yeah, let's just reset. Because that's fucking stupid. Oh my God! Just fucking die! Good fucking God. It's so irritating. I hate this part so much. Yeah, I have to take an L on that one. I have to reset the entire thing. But if you come down here, there's a shotgun. So at the very least, I can do that. And just because... Yeah, I know, I have to get good. Sometimes the shotgun just, unfortunately, just misses. I mean, well, that time, those shots right there, that was clearly me missing the shots, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like sometimes, you know, you try to shoot a guy you think would die, like, at least in, you know, one shotgun blast, and then dude just eats, like, 2 shots. Alright, so, this fun little part, there's a couple of secrets in this room, specifically. I'll try to get the first one first, the best I can. Oh, God, aiming with a cursor is so... Like, it's, like, I'm barely tapping the cursor, and it's just not, it's not... There we go. Ooh, I about fell. You want to shoot her, because she drops on atomic health. Grab this, you get armor. Come back down, get your atomic health. Come back here, and touch this. Will actually spawn an Octobrain. So go ahead and kill him. He makes a lot of noise. He likes to yell. There's your doomed Space Marine. And that's it for those secrets currently. Of course, we have to watch out for this area because there's, you know, tons of just pig cops just all around blasting us. And then you got a soldier behind us. I forget if they're actually... No, I think it's like troop or something. Like something troop, I think. Come up here, you get atomic health. Be careful about walking through here because you can kind of fall off. But again, since I'm playing on the new version, the World Tour version, I do have that reload feature. For those that are wondering too, I also have the Megaton edition. I have Megaton on PS3. That was the original version I was planning on playing on back in the day. By the way, you can take a jetpack and just fly up there if you wanted. Up there. There's also just a guy. You can kind of just... Why not? Oh, I don't have a jetpack yet. Shit, never mind. Oh, if you did have a jetpack, then yeah, you could do that. Watch out for this next area, because there's a lot of these, and there's a lot of these asswipes that like to just shoot you down while you're trying to take cover and avoid it. If you got pipe bombs or whatever, or any type of bomb thing whatsoever, now would be a good time to use it. Alright, boots, they're automatic. They just use themselves. Specifically when you are in an area that pretty much just kind of like requires it. I'm gonna get the hell out of there because that place is dangerous. Okay, I was gonna say, who the hell is shooting me? And it's like, okay, yeah. There's always a little bastard behind me. I was hoping he could walk into it. If you blow that up, you get access to this, which is an atomic health again. And you get to come down here, which is an area we actually missed earlier. Although I don't remember if you're allowed to come in there or not. Click on this, you get some of that. Some RPG ammo. And I think that's pretty much the only thing that's in this room that I remember. And of course, another pickup decides to spawn in because he's an asshole. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of those guys over here. A lot of pickups. And just to save myself the trouble, I'm just going to go ahead and kill off whatever I can now. And we have yellow cards, so we got to come in here anyway. Watch out for the right side. Also, it's funny because whenever... Okay, I got to admit that I don't like playing Duke 3D as much as I used to. As in, like, I don't like playing it in my own free time, I guess. Specifically. Not because it's a bad game, but just because I've played it so much, I've arguably kind of gotten tired of playing it. Okay, fuck this. I hate these things, man. I hate this turret shit. Because, like, usually I like to blow them up with rocket. No, keep that rocket. There's atomic health, by the way, so don't worry. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of you. Oh my god, yeah, you pretty much have to... Yeah, you have to aim this shit. I'm dead. If I'm being dumb, if I'm gonna keep being dumb about this, I'm dead. Oh yeah, I don't really need rocket for this, I don't think. Do you? Because I think you could probably most likely pipe bomb it, but you can do this. You come in here, pipe bomb that, and then you can gain access into this area without having to open the doors. Very nice. Only problem is, of course, you can't do anything with it because we don't have those doors open. Oh my fucking god. It's like Doom all over again. I can't... Yeah, that just leads back down into there. We'll deal with that stuff in a second. Can you die? Thank you. God damn. That took forever. And of course, I'm basically just running out of ammo all the time. Yeah, once again, I know I'm not the best player, but that's alright. I think it happens to the best of us, right? Yeah, you kind of want to just like burst fire those. You don't want to have to do what I was doing, where you just continuously keep shooting stuff over and over and over again. Also, sometimes crouching does kind of help a little bit in terms of avoiding enemy fire. This just leads you back down to this area. There's a guy up there. Let's get rid of him. Just because. But yeah, like I said, you know, it's not that Duke is bad or anything like that. It's just that I've played it so much that I've honestly kind of gotten tired of it. If you hit these buttons, it'll pretty much just turn off those. It just turns these off, pretty much. So, there you go. And this, I think, just leads back down into, like, that main area with the jail cells that we were in, so... Watch out for this. This is where pipe bomb comes in handy. There we go. There, that opens that up. Jump up here, you can grab pipe bomb. Jump up here, you can grab health. And that clears out the red section. So now we can go back into this. And we can go back up here. And, well, you know, start messing with the doors to grab whatever else we might want to grab. Before we do that, there's like still a couple guys, a couple pickups I just want to get rid of real quick. I don't really use pipe bombs nearly this much, but I think I'm probably just doing it because, you know, it's a Let's Play. Might as well try to, I guess, show off what I can while I can. Also, sometimes pickups do drop armor, which is nice. This is our exit, by the way, so that's where progress is basically at. We're not going to do that just yet. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and just get this last little door. Because I think that was technically progress. Alright. And then you're going to want pipe bombs, or at least an RPG or some sort. There are pipe bombs that are dropped in this area because the devs pretty much knew. Watch out for the fire, though, because that can hurt you. Ow! And then there should be a Octo, I think. Yeah. Of course, both shots just miss. And don't worry about the slime, because if you got the auto boots, then you're pretty much fine. You could just avoid them that way. And we don't have any scuba gear, so if we stay down here for too long, we'll eventually run out of breath. But there is scuba gear. Should be like right around here. Before we head out, I'm going to grab some health because I might need it. And I think there's, yeah, night vision goggles secret right there. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing on the other side. I mean, I can check. Yeah. Didn't think so. Also, because this is the updated version of the game, it has like new voice lines, or at least re-recorded voice lines, which I don't know. Like, I'm the type that kind of prefers the old school John St. John voice, but, you know, that's what it is. I don't think... No, there's a way you can turn that off. I'm sure. Just dead on hand, don't remember. Unless that's, like, for the later level we can do that at. Oh, well, who cares? Let's just get out of here. Yeah, I didn't miss any secrets. Again, 3 levels deep, I think, and I didn't miss a single secret. That's impressive. Alright, so now this thing's going to start going up. I think it was... No, I think it's... There it is. Yeah, I know. Sometimes these codes are pretty silly when you think about it. This level, I don't like this level very much. Not only is it dark as shit, and hard to just see damn near anything, but, you know, all the damn octobrains and stuff we gotta deal with. And also, if you come up here, there's no atomic health. It's supposed to be. Maybe I'm wrong again. Watch out for, turrets again. As you can tell, I like using... I do like using rockets to deal with them. There's going to be another turret soon, but we'll deal with that when we come across that. There he is. You don't need to kill it. I don't think it counts as a kill. You think, like, you know, oh, you play enough Duke Nukem, you should probably know what counts and constitutes as a kill or not, right? You would think that, but this is me we're talking about. Here's our atomic health, actually. Just got wasted again, because somehow the pipe bomb blew right back up here, up my ass. Yeah, rockets are usually the preferred method of taking care of the octos, but you don't have to. For those that are wondering, why are you killing the babes? Because I can't save them. I'm at least giving them mercy, so... I could have sworn that there was like an atomic health. Like right in here. That you could just grab. I'd be misremembering things once again, who knows. Watch out for explosives. That's why pipe bombs are good to have. Because then you can just do that. And that's the thing where you come from. And don't worry, there is a secret. It's right on this door. Grab that, and there you go. The reason why... Okay, I mentioned earlier that a lot of why I like Duke Nukem 4 is because it feels like a lot of things are just real. Like, there's like Duke Burger, there's like these random object things that can... You'll see in a second, like these cranes that move around that can grab objects. And, no surprise, you know... It's a puzzle-type room that we can use. That we're going to have to do. The reason why I don't like this particular puzzle is because of how annoying it is with having to wait for things to grab me, and then I can go. And then there's enemies on the other side that I have to kill. Because if I don't kill them... Or, you know, like right there, for example, like that C4... is already, you know, pre-planted. Now I have to wait for another barrel to come through here. I guess I could have sworn there was another one. You know what? I guess not. I guess there's no barrel. I guess I'm going to have to stick with just getting hit. If it kills me, I'll rewind far enough back. Of course it does. That's the thing with this game. It always kills you. If you think it's not going to, it probably will. Duke Nukem seems to have a pretty bad habit of doing that. I'm turning down my mic. There we go. That should be enough. Alright, so let the barrel get grabbed. Because you want it to explode the C4 instead. And, yeah, here we go. Yeah, another thing I like about Duke Another thing I like about Duke, in all honesty, is the fact that I feel like everything secret-wise makes some sense. It's like back in the day with Doom, even though like Doom does make sense, I always felt like there was a little bit of it that just, you know, secret-wise, it's like, okay, it's just a random fucking door I have to click on. Or hell, there's even like broken secrets too, and it's like, what the hell, man? Like, why can't those things be put together? And don't get me wrong, you know, I love Doom as much as the next guy. Watch out for this part, because this is a shrink section, so you want to get through here as fast as you possibly can without getting killed. Without regrowing back. And of course you're going to have these guys to deal with, so... Well, at least just one guy. There we go. Kill him, turn this on, and then get shrunk again. Then comes... and okay. And then in comes the, what I consider the worst part of the level. And don't worry about running to the other side, there's nothing there. Are you fucking kidding me? The one goddamn time, like, come on, Alright, get ready for Octobrains, by the way. And just mines in general, like, you have to deal with these. This part, like I said, I feel like, honestly, this part is just obnoxious. I don't like this part of the level. It's not my favorite at all. I would argue reasonably so. And just because, just to save myself the trouble. Night vision is usually pretty damn good when it comes to things like this. Where it's like, I can't see shit. Also, that raised the water level, and you can do this. God damn it, shit. Yeah, luckily their shots are not that hard to deal with. Their ability to shoot you is not the easiest thing for them to do. And you can do that, by the way. Give them like a mercy kill. That opens up something else. Yeah, it opens up the 2-door. I don't think there's anything else in here that I remember. What the hell? Why did my controller just... I think this thing might have auto-aim on it. I think. Like auto-targeting or whatever. Alright. Back down we go. Of course. Just decides to show up in a random room that he shouldn't have to be in. I'm just gonna make progress. I don't really care about secrets nearly as much. I'll go after the ones that I know of, or if I feel like, you know, it won't waste too much time going after, I guess. Or that yeah, pretty much, if I know how to get it, if I know how to get it, you know, okay and well enough, then I'll take that chance to just say screw it and just go for it. I might not get every kill either, because I feel like when it comes to a game like this, I'm a lot more considering. Like, it's like Proteus. Like I'd rather just get through the game, beat the levels, and survive, more so than I would rather just you know, get every kill in sight. Fucking damn it. This is, I think, a secret exit, I think. If I remember correctly. No, I think it just... Yeah, it just leads back down here. Alright, this room, you're gonna need ammo. At least pistol ammo. To get across. I don't think we have access to a jetpack, so... No. We don't. Oh my lord, get the fuck out of my way. I've got things to do, asswipe. That's what they do. They just consistently try to fight you all the time. And it's like, leave me alone. I got your buddies to kill and get rid of and all that fun stuff, so... That should activate something or the other. God damn, I'm a shitty shot, huh? Die! Oh, okay. Oh, yeah! You were talking all that good shit a second ago. And you got kicked in your chest. Oh my fucking god! Stop it! Alright. So here's how this works. Whip out a pistol or something of the sort that can shoot. Stand on this platform here. There you go. Oh, no. That's not fair. You can't do that to me, game. Oh my lord, my aiming is so tremendously terrible. You don't have to get it pinpoint accurate, but get it accurate enough. I say switch to Ripper if you have it, because I think this is a room where it's got like a bunch of the soldier guys, I think. Looking at that. Never mind, it was just Octos. Forgot what room I was going into. Getting mixed up with something completely different. Can you... Yeah, you can't really jump in sludge, and you can't really jump in water. It's really annoying. You know, it's funny, like, I hate these guys, but I don't hate fighting them all the time. Like, if I'm in a spacious area where I can take care of them, I don't think it's that big of a deal, to be fair. Just really depends, I guess. Hell with it. I'd rather not waste all my rockets, but honestly, fuck them. Now, there should be an explosive, or a cracked wall coming up soon. If memory serves me correct. Wait, I think it's right there to the left. No, I'm seeing things again. There it is. That, I believe, leads to a secret exit. And there's like, what, 5, I think, in the entire game? Let's just take it. I'll give you guys a secret level. Why not? See how much I did. Oh, I missed like 6 whole ass secrets. Oh, wow. God damn, that's a lot. Anyway, this is a secret level, so... Pretty sure it is. As far as memory serves correct, yeah. By the way, I might end up doing these hour 30 videos specifically for like boomer shooters, because I feel like there's so much I can talk about all the time, and it just feels weird to end off a video, you know. It feels weird to end off a video so short in. I don't know whether secrets there really are, to be fair, in this area. I think that, yeah, this is underwater. You can do this. That's something you can, I think, peek through later. Yeah, lovely. My favorite thing, getting shot from above where I can't see it. It's just, you know, build engine design choices, I guess. 3D Realms. I forget. There it is. Yeah, usually those are like trial and error things. Grab your blue card. And get the fuck back down, y'all. Ow! Where does blue card get used at again? I forgot. It's not out here. I think it was back in the tower area, if I remember correctly. No, wait. Never mind. Yeah, I guess. No, wait, that turns off a thing. Yeah, that turns off, I think, one of these things down here. Yeah. That's what always kind of fucks me up with these games is, like, oh, there's a button that's turned on, and you kind of think to yourself, well, if it's turned on, that means that whatever was activated is good to go. And it's like, no, not really, because... Yeah, I get it, I'm a shit shot. Just in case, before I get the health, I'm gonna do that. damn. Blow this shit up. Kill his ass. I say blow shit up. I think that just more so just opened a door. More specifically. I think that, yeah, that's the lights. And then you can pretty much fall back down in there. Come on, die. Thank you. Bunch of nothing. Watch out for the pig cop room. I like to sometimes just throw, you know, pipe bombs to deal with them. Sometimes it takes like a couple pipe bombs to kill. This one apparently takes like 3. It's just, you know, AoE, luck of the draw kind of thing. Depending on if they're going to die or not to whatever specific thing you're using. And then with these ass wipes... There we go. Very cool. Nothing in there. We have to pretty much come down here. Get a bunch of supplies. No, this is for later, actually. Yeah. You come down there later. You have to go up here first. And then just basically just make your way through this. Grab your jetpack. I mean, the base will pretty much just be dead anyway. Now we come down here and press that button and watch the thing explode. And then you can hop down there if you wanted to. But I'm pretty sure you can also just technically take the elevator. Yeah. As in hop down, like you can pretty much just jetpack down. Jump down, hit the jetpack for a safe landing type thing. I think there was actually... No, okay, never mind. Watch out, there's a lot of troops. So Ripper will come in handy here. Big time. You got the advanced ones that like to teleport all the time, as you can no doubt tell. They are just assholes. Of the assholian kind, for sure. No doubt about it. Get the fuck out of the way. I think in... Maybe I'm wrong, but I think in Duke 64, if you get a melee kill, I think it... Like, if you get like a mercy kill type thing, I think it gives you health. Alright, what the hell with this shit? Just get the hell out of here. Fuck them. They can die with everything else. I missed all the secrets. Wow. That's... impressive. Alright, yet another level I'm not a big fan of, because it's so big and long. That's something I don't think I would ever say, but... I'm not a fan of it being big and long. But no, unironically, like, I don't like this one very much. It's got so much shit in it. You'll see what I mean. Whoa. You know, honestly, at this point, I could always just do episode by episode. Like, I could just finish all of episode 1 as one whole video. Okay, good, we got that kill. My other problem with this is, like, you know, you got a bunch of flying enemies and stuff, and... Like, I gotta know where they're hiding at all the time, and all that other fun crap. I got no Ripper. I got Pistol. Like, I can just deal with them that way. You know, sure, I can do that, but... I don't know. Okay, now we got Ripper. Pretty much what we're doing here is we're trying to knock down the San Andreas fault. We're trying to break it down. Break it down. And there's nothing here. We do have jetpacks, so we can always just use that to kind of cheese the game a little bit and fly up and get some things done that I guess we're not supposed to get done just yet. Theoretically. You know, sort of like sequence break, kind of. I think I heard a... Yeah, I thought so. There's another one, too. Yep. Oh my god, I'm so bad at shooting. I don't have blue keycard yet. Okay, there was a guy shooting. Alley-oop. What they want you to do is, I'm pretty sure, basically, you know, pretty much like go this way. Click on this. Watch the thing crumble. And there you go. That's our destination. But I like to just go check for some other things real fast instead. Just in the off chance. I don't think... Oh, we should... I forget how this one works. I don't know. I think that's like a thing you can be like, oh, I see that for later. I'll come back there later. Then I'll go deal with that later. This is not toward... This is toward the Ripper section. We gotta hop down this way. And now we can start making progress. Again. Okay, good. He missed like most of his shot and I got pricked by some... Okay. I mostly got pricked by the cactus, if anything. Damn it, die. Boop. Alright, let me think. There should be, I think, something in this waterfall, actually. Yeah. A Ripper. This is the part, admittedly, where I start to kind of fudge things up. I think I have a pretty good idea. Did I even click on anything? There it is. I'm pretty sure I have a good idea of what to do. It's just that sometimes I tend to kind of just forget. Like, I think this is technically progress. Like that upstairs way right there. If memory serves correct, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be actual progress. That just leads back down to here. Where's that lava pit thing I just saw? Yeah, it's like down this way. Okay. No, this is... No, this is like... sort of progress. If you got boots, you can walk in lava pretty much. But do be fair warned that boots do drain. So I'd recommend, like, if you have jetpack instead, just use jetpack. I think this is like a thing we're supposed to be coming to later, not currently. Fuck me. There we go. And there's a secret, oh, there's that. There's a pipe bomb. There it is. Yeah, there's like a little hand right here that you can press onto. Come down here and you can just see some chick dancing. You can't pay her any money or anything like that, so that's pretty much just it. Just get some nice atomic health out of it. And that's pretty much just covers the majority of this spot. I'm pretty sure. And then we gotta go... hang on. You get into one of those cases of, it's been a bit. And I tend to kind of forget, you know, exactly where I was supposed to be going. But let's just head back here. And then we'll head toward this way. Because if memory serves correct, I mean, there's enemies, so, you know, that should be a good sign of things to come. That should hopefully be possibly main progress again. Oh my god! Of course they would. They always dip out right when you don't want them to. It's really annoying. But yeah, there's health right there that you can grab. Press a button. Let you do this. Which leads into here. This is the shrink ray room, actually. You'll see what I mean in a second. Okay. But this is like gonna be a pistol situation thingy here. I think. Well, deal with it. I think that turns that on. And I think that this... You gotta... Yeah, I kind of messed up a little bit. I might die, actually. This leads to that. Okay, actually, you know what? That was a sort of waste of time. Now I believe we can go back to the lava area, and I think that's what we're supposed to do next. I think so. Yeah, okay. Because we got the thing destroyed, this side destroyed, now we can make progress. So, now we're good to go. Plenty of atomic health just lying around, so if you need any extra bits, this will be a good place to pretty much just get your hands on it. This, I think, is progress, actually. And this is just medkit. Now watch out, because soon we're going to be dealing with octobrains on like a broken bridge thing. And if you fall off, you have to pretty much just reset yourself and get back up here again. But, I mean, I have a jetpack, so I don't think resetting is going to... I don't think resetting is going to bother me too much. Yeah, I know. There's a guy right behind me somewhere. Oh, well. I care. Let them. Fuck them. If they're not gonna be right in front of my face, so I can see them easily, I'm not gonna bother with them. All right, alien ship stuff time. Because you know this game has technical storytelling to it, all things considered, showing that the aliens have pretty much, crash landed down here and have caused nothing but complete and total mayhem. RPG in there. Chain gun there. And that's our boss fight. So... I don't remember there being anything else that I can think of, but let's just... Alright, here we go. This is gonna be annoying. I would suggest using jetpack for this, because this asshole has, well, he's just really annoying. He's got hit scanning and all that other fun crap. This is not a very fun boss. But the reason why I say use jetpack is so that I can just do this. I understand that from the looks of it, it's like, it doesn't look like it's that effective. I could try this and see if that works. Oh, he's dead. You know what? Yeah, we'll call that an episode, because it's pretty much, I think, all of the entirety of episode 1. All completed. Very nice. Took me about almost an hour. Not bad. Ooh. For those that are wondering, too, am I going to be doing the Megaton Edition with all its expansions, and am I going to be doing World Tour expansion? For right now, as it is, I think I'm going to specifically stick with the main 4 episodes that or main 5 or whatever they had before. And I don't know, because like the later one, like the episode after, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So like pretty much the Alien World Order one is just, it's kind of painful. Like I can do it, but it is painful. So next, okay, so LA Meltdown had about, 5 levels. So we pretty much got even the secret one, too. Next up would be 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, we got 9 levels to do in Lunar. And probably about, like, 9 levels here, too. And about 9 here. And about only, about 7. So, Yeah, I think the next few episodes are going to be, you know, nine levels long, because like next one's like 9. It'd be probably like another hour, might be like hour and a half long videos for those sections. But anyway, that's it for the beginning of Duke Nukem 3D. I'm actually, I had a lot of good fun. I think it's because like now I'm finally doing something with it. It feels like I'm making something out of the game again. Like I can finally breathe and play the game and have fun again. So that's a good sign. I don't know if I'm going to do episode 2 right away, but it is up for grabs for the future. And with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next time for some more Duke Nukem 3D. And as always, take care, everybody.